right, welcome in everybody. Joe and Mike here with you on Monday night, and we're doing something a little differently tonight because the NFL had the audacity of scheduling an Eagles game on a Monday fucking night.
The nerve of them.
But I'm Mike. He's Mike. I did that on purpose. But we're gonna be doing things a little bit differently tonight. We're just gonna, even though we're fucked in the head and all that, mostly me, but we're doing things a little differently tonight. We don't really have much of an agenda tonight.
Oh, pass interference.
But we got Eagles Chargers action here, and you can tell we're both Eagles fans, and you can also see it too.
Yeah.
So we got a penalty on the Chargers there, so it'll be an automatic first down there. So, so some of the things that we'll hit on, and like some of the slower moments here and there, not the slower lower, which is basically Trump country down in the deep South. Wait, did I go there?
Yes, you did. Yeah. Come on back.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
But, so, when we have a slower moment, maybe a timeout, we'll start talking some different things here. Notre Dame got screwed by the College Football Playoff Committee.
Big time.
I think me and Mike are in the same boat here, which, with the Screaming A. Smith show on ESPN in the mornings and all that. Even if we agree, they still tell you, "Oh, you got to take the other position."
Yeah.
But we'll get into that, and we're going to be talking Eagles during the game here, and the Eagles have a 2nd and 7 here, about 11 minutes left, and I think it's too early to say there's been that much of a difference. The Eagles are getting the ball down the field a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
We actually we got breaking news out of SoFi. Wrong one. Saquon Barkley had a 19-yard run tonight.
Yes, he did.
And the next play, he had another 10.
Yes, he did.
But, that's the sarcasm in me because
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
And also,
he's an asshole.
But I think we're seeing a little bit of a more fluid offense. And we're going to get into some thoughts about that as well, because I do have an article that I saw the other day. I was like, oh, shit, I better print this up because I'm never going to find it again. But I think we maybe now Barkley has been they've been having him run to the outside a little bit more tonight. But also, you got to remember, you also have got a 7, maybe even 8 guys in the box. With the camera angle that we have, you may not be able to see it as well. Or even the more astute football players and friends that I have, they'll probably say, oh, they got the box stacked, But like right now, they're expecting a pass, which the Eagles are going to do. Except Hurts gets a run there.
Yes, he does.
And the one thing is, this is definitely something, and I'm not taking shots at Jackson Dart. Even though last Monday night, he took that hit, and next thing you know, we're playing the feud. Jalen Hurts knows, and we've seen it a couple of times. All right, this is as far as I'm going. Let me get down. Jackson Dart, because he's a rookie, and he thinks he's impervious,
That's true.
if that's the right word.
It works.
Well, that was a crazy play.
Right.
So both teams get credit with the turnover there.
Yeah, they do.
Or wait, technically there's 3 turnovers on that play. An interception,
1,
a fumble,
2,
and another fumble. Because
3.
he has possession. Because he has possession and he made a football move. Man, that sucks if you have Jalen Hurts as a quarterback.
My fantasy football league, the guy I'm going against, he had Jalen Hurts for the night. Yes, it's going to help me.
I have Jalen Hurts on all my teams.
Oh, ouch. Dun, dun, dun,
And that's even though the one pick was reversed and made incomplete, that technically is a second interception.
Technically, it is.
And, some people say, no, that was only one interception, nuts, or whatever they want to call me, or even better.
He's an asshole.
But if you think about it, he threw one, and the throw just got away from him. Every once in a while you throw one that goes way too high, and
That's true.
But I think that one you can probably. I mean, even though it's on even though it's on Hurts, in a way we can blame AJ Brown complaining that he doesn't get the ball there because that was forced into AJ Brown there.
That's true.
But I'm not saying it's AJ Brown's fault completely because he threw that into double, triple coverage.
Because AJ's complaining on not getting the ball.
And also, the point that I was going to make earlier, I think that this offense is being more aggressive because of the fact that Nick Sirianna has been involved more in the offensive preparations this week.
Yeah, but I don't like those turnovers, though.
Yeah.
Don't like it at all.
I mean, you can criticize him all you want. I mean, you can criticize Jalen Hurts about not taking chances.
Right.
See what Mickey's saying about you? Oh, wait, he's talking about me too. Motherfucker. But all right, double coverage, not triple coverage.
Why didn't Hurts just fall down on the ball?
I think he was going to do an illegal forward pass to get the play over with, which would be a smart move.
Yeah.
Illegal forward pass, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, first down Eagles. I mean, that's something where that's a type of play. Remember those old videos that NFL Films had that would be on every once in a while where they would show like the football follies?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was exactly one of them.
Yeah, it was.
But
Dory.
wait, Dory Jackson made a play?
Yes, he did.
But it just seems to me that they really, I think the offense is more aggressive.
It's a little bit more aggressive than usual.
And it may be that it's Sirianni and not necessarily Petula,
Possible.
because the offense has been predictable. Now, wow.
On Adoree Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, he made a play earlier.
That's what Herbert does, though.
Mm-hmm. Nail him in his fucking hand, and then nail him in the other one. Then that way he's got to get his girlfriend to wipe his ass. But yeah. And also, I mean, the Eagles, they don't have Lane Johnson. They don't have a couple of guys. They don't have Jalen Carter on the defensive line. Jalen Carter, I think, is week to week, which is football speak for day to day.
Yeah.
But then again, aren't we all day to day?
Yeah, we are. But Jalen was quoted saying he wanted to do this now so he want to be ready for the playoffs.
Yeah. So, you gotta. I think this is probably something that was lingering for however long this year.
Mm-hmm.
And, would you rather do it now, or the end of the season? If you do it now.
Oh, now, definitely.
Yeah. Because I think he realizes that he was ineffective or was losing the effectiveness.
Yeah. You definitely want him there. That's your anchor. You need him there.
Yeah.
Because he makes it easier for everybody that's around him.
Yeah. By the way, that's Screech's cousin, right?
I saw him like,
If you go, I'm sure it's on YouTube if you look it up.
Mm-hmm.
You go to, search Screech's cousin on YouTube. It may come up.
It probably would.
It's like, Screech would go, I'm Jim Harbaugh, acting like he's actually Manly Man instead of the nerdy ass thing he was. And then Jim Harbaugh comes walking into whatever that restaurant was, that hangout.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Yeah, we don't. But
the only one I know restaurant is Friends in Central Perk.
Yeah. Well, do you know what the one at the one on Beverly Hills 90210 was?
No.
The Peach Pit.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And of course, on my old standby, Mayfair Diner.
Yeah, which is only open to like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon now.
They changed it?
Yeah, it
was 24 hours, wasn't it?
Well, gee, the neighborhood changed.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
But, they've, since we got time here, we don't have I don't know if Mickey was here from the start or not, but, usually we have a script and all kinds of plans. We really don't have much in the way of plans. We're just shooting the shit tonight.
Because we are Eagles fans.
They're open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the only reason why I know this before looking it up on YouTube now.
How'd you know it?
I get my blood drawn at the LabCorp next block down.
Okay.
And I walk right by that place.
Oh, okay.
I get off at Cottman Avenue.
Right.
Across the street. And the first light is where the diner is. They're open 7 to 5.
Oh, Dad. That's not hurt Jones.
And I'm sure it's also lack of business as well. It's more than just the neighborhood, but. Keep your shit in your ass. Well, if I keep it in my ass, I'm going to be constipated. And if I'm constipated,
Decline. There you go.
if I'm constipated, people are going to be saying,
"What are you looking at, butthead?"
well, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but, you know.
Right.
But knowing my body, eventually I'm going to be this. We're going to be hearing this from the I Love Massage parlor on North 9th Street in Philadelphia.
I have a basketball diarrhea.
Mickey, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Mike is, well, that helps me because I got Dicker and I got Saquon and Hurts on the one
Yeah,
team.
that definitely will help you.
I'm doing good, Mickey. A lot going on. I may give more information next week, but I'm doing good. Been busy with with my 2 shows, my daily article, my late night dates with my right hand. I mean,
Oh. I tell you.
well, technically, why is it a hand job and not a gangbang since it's Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters?
Oh, it could be either one. Who the heck is that? Yeah. I don't know.
They have a special broadcast on ESPN2 tonight,
Oh, that's right.
which I am recording. Oh, and that guy Gibson who had that punt. Which game was it? Oh, the Dallas game.
Yeah.
He got cut yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, we know, Mickey. We know.
Yeah, we know you like to give a shit, Mickey.
Yeah.
It never ends. But
I figured they were going to cut him or not play him for the rest of the year or something.
yeah, you had to cut him. So, but the one thing is, you helped and just to let you guys know, I'm going to be calling them San Diego because I'm still not used to them being the LA Chargers.
Right.
But that's more than 5 yards he was out. That should have been pass interference. Saquon's got to sell that.
Yeah, he does. But they still seem like they are out of their identity. And I don't know why.
That should have been pass interference, but
Now they're going to run, and everybody's expecting it.
mm-hmm. Let's see here. So we got a 2nd and 10 here.
What's the Gerald Burrow on Monday night?
And that is his 3rd turnover of the game. 2 INTs. Two INTs and a fumble.
There was another one by R.J. Dickens in his trap, so he has been off, to say the least, here in this game. But when you watch Dante Jackson, he's got so many interceptions playing.
Yeah, he forced that one in.
Yeah.
It also didn't help that
Devontae fell. Yeah.
Devontae fell.
Or he slipped. Yeah. Oh, we got it back. We didn't give it back either.
Yeah.
We got it back. Nakobe.
No, 94 got it.
Okay.
I do want to say one thing.
Nakobe.
If the No Fun League can do one thing, yeah, Nakobe got the strip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just stay down. Yeah, I know you're 405 pounds, you know.
Yeah, really.
And we know that in WWE you'll be from parts unknown. Just stay down. It's okay.
Right.
5 turnovers in the last 11 plays. Well, the one play had 3 of them in there.
Exactly.
But you know, the one thing I said about Jalen Hurts,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you throw for 300. I don't care if you run for 100. I don't care what you do as long as we get the win.
Yep.
I think he's forcing a little too much so far. Because he's throwing 2 interceptions right now. The defense bailed him out there.
Yes, they did.
The offense bailed him out of the interception, but he gave up a fumble too.
Right. Saquon's like, yeah, there you go.
Now, I don't know if that's my TV pixelating or ESPN, ABC.
Right.
I think they blurted something out there.
Yeah, I think so.
But it might have been the pixelation because just to let you guys know, we may be a little bit ahead of you, even with everything else. Only because we're watching through a regular TV antenna tonight. We're not watching through the internet. We're not watching through my cable box because when I watch through the cable box, that's got a long lag, has a high latency period because of the fact that, you know, the way that best I can describe it, there's standard definition, there's high definition, and there's 4K. And with every advancement in the reset the game clock. Okay. So every advancement that you have in regards to the type of television you have on a cable box, for example, that's going to make it lower and lower.
Ooh, friendly fire.
And then on top of that, internet will do the same thing too. But my cable box is so bad that we could watch this on the internet and it'd be quicker than the box. But we have a first down, excuse me. So we're starting to see the offense going here. And the one thing is, the Bears game for the most part, it's been very stagnant. But at least they're getting the ball down the field some.
And you know what that does when Barkley's run?
Mm-hmm.
It sets up everything.
Mm-hmm. And it proves my point that the best defense is a ball control offense.
Yeah. $69.
Nice. But yeah, Mickey said the Flyers and Lightning made a trade today.
Did it? Okay. Landon.
Here we go. Another injury. Landon Dickerson, they always injured. Landon Dickerson, I hear called Morgan and Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
He said I've been injured. Yeah, I got a big crack in my ass. Click.
I was wondering what that call was when I heard it. Yeah. Okay.
But Eagles are driving here with 2 minutes left here.
Yes, they are.
And also, we're not going to go X's and O's with everything, but, we're just talking in Joe and Mike speak for the most part.
For the most part.
And, we turn this into a fun thing. We're not doing things just to, we're doing things for fun. We're not taking things too seriously.
No.
But, what was that Flyers trade now that Mickey mentioned it here? And Mickey will probably mention it before I get it. Yeah, and by the way, Jason Pierre-Paul got signed by the Bucks today.
JPP.
Him and his 7.5 fingers.
JPP.
I gotta dig for it a little bit.
Suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and lower ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen. Hope you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Let's see.
Ask your doctor about Bimzelx.
They didn't update it here on ESPN.
Did it? Not yet? Okay.
Probably minor leaguer for minor leaguer, which probably doesn't show up on here. But since Mickey mentioned it, we're on a timeout, I might as well look for it. According to General Manager Daniel Briere, the Flyers today announced that the club has acquired defenseman Roman Schmidt.
Who the fuck is that guy?
For defenseman Ethan Sampson.
Who the fuck is that guy?
So, one of those moves that under the radar type moves there. Roman Schmidt has appeared for 13 games this year with Tampa Bay's affiliate, the Syracuse Crunch. He's 6'5", 225, recorded 1 assist, and leads the Crunch with 38 penalty minutes. Sampson was selected in the 6th round of the 2021 draft, played parts of 3 seasons with Lehigh Valley. Through 142 games played with the Phantoms, he registered 15 goals, 25 assists, and 40 points. So, looks like that's a trade where hoping that one team's trash is another's treasure.
Yeah.
Or a depth move for the minor leagues more than anything else. So the 2 teams made a trade. It's just that we now own your rights, even though you're going to be at Lehigh Valley and you're going to be in Syracuse.
They finally put Tank Bigsby in.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Oh, friendly fire again.
Yeah. Well, it's another walk of shame for Landon Dickerson. I think that's like the 6th one this year. It's like a new world record.
That's true.
Howie Roseman there looked like me after realizing I'm not going to get laid. Oh, too far away for the push to tush.
It is.
Or the hiney over the liney.
And would you agree with me that they need to do a variation of the tush push?
Yeah.
Mix it up a little bit.
The one thing I'm hoping for, and I've seen it done in college, is they line up in a play just like that, or the actual tush push, and the tight end that's on the end of the line, Hurts will make it look like he's going like this.
Yeah.
Goes back 3-4 steps, like a James Harden travel. And
but anything other than what you're doing now, because teams are. I'm surprised that any of the teams didn't do what Chicago did last week. They didn't start doing that.
And some teams are better suited to stop the tush push as opposed to the Eagles.
And that's why you do a variation of it. You show it, but you go someplace else. You got Saquon, you got Bigsby, you got Jalen.
Yeah.
You don't have to go into the meat like that.
Yeah.
Use it outside.
Yeah. Like, I think one play you saw Hurts not necessarily go the middle. He went over the tackle.
Yeah, I saw that.
So.
Look, and all those fails, do Philly.
Yeah. I mean, you're a little far away.
Yeah.
And there's Jason Kelsey, like a polished turd with a suit on. Nope, not going to be able to do the tush push yet. Well, at least Goddard got the ball because now you can't say. All right. That one end zone says stop hate. But just to let you guys know, when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, keep on hating. I think that was the original line from the second most famous Groundhog Gus. I think that's what
yeah.
Keep on hating.
I wonder why Saquon didn't try to go on the outside with that one.
Probably they were figuring, okay, well, if we get a yard, we can tush push 3 times.
He's gonna run his in.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That's coming back. That was easy. As soon as you see the flag in a certain section of the field, you know it is.
Jordan.
Well, just for that, Jordan Mailata, you're now the Woman of the Year candidate. Because he is the Walter Payton Man of the Year candidate for the Eagles this year.
Right. Oh! He didn't get away with it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they're saying there, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's falling. But Mailata's also falling down there too. So, but in a way, this ain't a bad thing. Well, what I was trying to say before that play that went nowhere, that isn't necessarily even though you wipe the touchdown off the board,
right?
But for a passing play, you got more room to work with.
Well, that's true too. It needs to go to Devontae.
It needs to go to somebody in white.
Right.
The whole white uniform, not just white socks or the white helmets. Definitely not the white helmet.
Much to his frustration, 59 seconds left in the half.
Why does Harbaugh look like he just got off a bender sometimes?
Because his brother's been on one all year.
You think John, the Ravens guy?
What?
John Harbaugh.
What?
You look like he's been on a bender?
I think he should be on one after this season. He might be on one if he gets his ass fired this year.
You got that right.
Oh. You know how I have the Stormin' Mormons for BYU?
Yeah.
I got a new nickname for another school.
Okay.
Troy University?
Yeah.
The Raging Aikmans. Now, he never went to Troy.
But it fits.
Because he has a name.
Right. What would you call this one? Any pass play to any team, any receiver?
I would do a corner fade to AJ Brown. That's an incomplete pass, but I think because it's in the final minute and because it's third down, he couldn't advance it if it's a fumble.
And then the other question is, was it an incomplete pass? Either way, it's 4th down and goal, as it was knocked out by Deion Henley.
Wait, that's a fumble. We get that.
Yeah, Trey, I agree with you. It looks like that ball is coming out just as the hand is starting to go forward. It's really tight.
It's coming out.
You see toe come on the ball. It is an incomplete pass. Los Angeles will not be charged with their third timeout. So they are not calling that a fumble. They're calling that an incomplete pass.
That's coming out of his hand.
Bring up fourth down and goal. Yeah, and on that play,
You know what? That would have been a perfect opportunity there. Just to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what Jim Harbaugh said there, right?
What?
What? So I could have. Now, if I had the Stone Cold Steve Austin, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a pass. That's a fumble. That's coming out of his hand before his arm goes forward. And Jake Elliott kicks the field goal. It's 10-6. I forgot what this button is again.
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Kind of like these goofy ass graphics that they come up with. And they did have that game with that Dallas game.
That's the one that hurt.
Yeah, because it's almost. I mean, that first quarter and a half, it was like Kevin Patullo knows what the fuck he's doing.
Right. You did, yeah.
But for anybody, welcome in, Joe, Mike, and we're doing things a little bit differently tonight. We're just relaxing, watching the football game, and you get to hear our uneducated comments with the game and all that, and making fun of things and all that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and just to let you know, there is one team that has a worse alternate uniform than the Eagles, Kelly Green.
Who's that?
The LA Chargers had their all yellow uniforms for one game.
Oh!
Did you see them?
That was yesterday, right?
No, that was
Sunday.
About 6 weeks ago.
I think I did say yellow. That was the Rams.
Was it the Chargers? I think it was J.J. Watt. He called them the Savannah Banana jerseys.
I do remember seeing that.
Well, Quinyon Mitchell said, "Welcome to Guantanamo Bay."
There you go.
But the Eagles still have 2 timeouts here. So if they get a 3 and out here where they're getting nothing in the air,
they're probably gonna call a timeout.
Well, you get 2 more incomplete passes, you probably have about 20 seconds left.
All right.
Depending on how fast the incomplete pass is.
He's been with them for the longest time.
Well, he went to Chicago for a year and came back.
Yeah. You rang? You rang? He hit him back, yeah.
Unnecessary roughness. Yep. All right, you got probably going to have one timeout because is Dory Jackson still on the ground hurt?
Yeah, you're going to see Jalen Phillips. He pushes Bobby Hart, who came in for Trey Pipkins, right back into Herbert's lap, and then gets the arm that causes the ball to go up. With this penalty, it moves them immediately then into field goal range with just a few seconds here left.
And that trade is looking good for the Eagles.
Yes, it is.
That's one sack as an Eagle after getting picked up at the deadline from Miami. And here's the call.
Oh.
He got the flag by Dell. Throwing Adoree Jackson down to the ground with 7 seconds left. They are standing.
First game with 6 turnovers in the first half. Yeah, there was an injury there. So the Eagles lose the timeout on the injury.
That's true. Oh,
I mean, this is a smart move. The way that you're turning the ball over left and right here, just get the field goal. I think Jalen Hurts said, "What the shit?" Or "What's this shit?" Oh, they put 3 seconds back, so it's like, okay, well, you're going to have the clock here. Give us time to get our guys back on the field, you motherfuckers. Bitch, where's my helmet? Here, use mine.
Right? Saquon's like, yeah, use my helmet. Let's get in there.
Yeah, if they didn't put that time back, I think they were just going to say, fuck it, we're just going for the field goal. I think that should be one timeout because if that was an Adoree Jackson injury,
they must have got him off the field.
But what was all the stalling for? It wasn't a TV timeout.
Now they go for it.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go for the end zone?
I think he was just trying to get a play, get some extra yardage there.
He's hit from 41, hit from 30. In this controlled environment, 48 yards. For Elliott to make it a 1-point game. Good snap, good hold.
Thank you, Troy Aikman.
We got a whole time for football. Done a lot of good things. Have to out some drives, stall out. Had a chance to get 3 right there. We did it. Could be a different game.
You talked all week about wanting your guys to play with confidence and joy tonight. What are you seeing from them?
Yes, that. We got to go do it again in the second half.
Playing with confidence and joy. It sounds like a team that's 2-10, not 8-4.
Right?
The fuck? All right, so before we continue here, we'll get into the Nick Sirianni stuff here. I do want to share one thing here. I spoiled it for you. Don't give out what I'm about to say, but
okay.
As you well know, AJ has invested in some horses, and I'm partially to blame for it. Because I was like, well, when I started writing my articles, it's like, what can I do that nobody else has done on this page? Oh, I know, horse racing. So we had Griffin Johnson on there, and AJ talks to him, who's part owner of Sandman, a couple other horses. He ended up investing in 6 horses. Well, one of them ran Saturday. Saturday morning, as a matter of fact, because they had to start extra early at Aqueduct because they had the archaic rules of the moment that we hit a certain time when sunset hits, even though you do have that 15 minutes of dusk, you can't run the race. So the first race was like 11:20 a.m. So Schoolyard Superman is the newest investment. He ran twice, but did not get a win. The first race, he actually tossed the jockey. He was in tight quarters and jockey fell. He fell. Thankfully, the horse is okay. Ran last time out, and he finished second, but runaway winner at the end. So he's running for running a mile here. And the article that I had, and even when I was on also eligible on Saturday, I don't know if we had I don't know if we I don't know if I had the wrong race up at the time. I was like, wait a second, I thought this race was a mile. It's saying 7 furlongs. Here it was a mile. So I was right originally when I wrote the article, and then I corrected myself into an incorrection. But Sunshine Superman is the 2 in this race. And I'm going to show this race here before we get into some more football talk here, just to show you how AJ's latest entrant into his stable, as we affectionately call it the AJ stable, even though technically he doesn't completely own the horse. He owns like the horse's anus or whatever. But here was Schoolyard Superman in a maiden special weight going a mile at Aqueduct on Saturday. And I should have did this first. Wait. That's right. I didn't even, hold on. Let me do this first because I didn't even share it. I'm like, oh shit, I'm showing you the result. Let me quickly do this. And here we go. Chris Griffin on the mic.
All set. And they're off. Very slow beginning for Stream It at the back end of the
and
field.
He's the gray horse there.
Towards the speed. Jet off towards the far outside is now a close-up second. Also, here comes Schoolyard Superman. The gray at the rail. That's the top trio. Just in behind them, Mr. Miracle, and behind them is Good Illusion. So that's the group of 5 on the front end as they come out of the chute and hook up with the backstretch. Buntis Folklora is in front, is up by a neck. Schoolyard Superman now moves through at the rail as a challenging second with Jet off towards the outside in third. Patiently ridden, Arad Ortiz Jr. and Good Illusion. They're saving ground towards the inside in fourth, followed to the outside by Mr. Miracle. Then comes Double Act and slow starting. Stream It is the trailer. 5 lengths off the lead, and the lead is Schoolyard Superman. Schoolyard Superman with a neck advantage over Buntis Folklora. 47 seconds flat for the half-mile time. Jet Off is encouraged to keep up here from third. Still patiently ridden at the rail. Good Illusion waiting for the cue. Mr. Miracle starts to circle rivals, and here comes Flavienne Pratt in the blue silks. Mr. Miracle tugging Pratt to the front. Schoolyard Superman with a head advantage. Good Illusion still looking for room. Mr. Miracle ranging up on the outside, but Schoolyard Superman is sprinting away. Schoolyard Superman's got more and hugs the rail and kicks away up by 4. 5 lengths now. Mr. Miracle to the outside of Buntis Folklora.
Stay up there, too.
Trying to run on. Schoolyard Superman is approaching the final 16th and soaring away. Schoolyard Superman. Manny Franco dominant in victory. Schoolyard Superman wins it over Buntis Folklora. Mr. Miracle double act in a photo with Good Illusion in 1:36.68 seconds.
So not a bad time there. 1:36.3 for Schoolyard Superman.
That was a nice kick.
Paid $9.22 to win. No idea what they're going to do with him next. Do they put him on the Kentucky Derby Trail? The next race at Aqueduct, if they run him there, will be, I think, a mile. Because you can't run a mile in a 16th at Aqueduct. Because of the fact that just the setup of the track.
Okay.
Let me see here. Stake schedule. if they really wanted to, if they wanted to put him in a January race, damn it, Aqueduct hasn't announced their races here. So, aqueduct.com. Let me see here. No. There it is. So the next race is the Jerome on January 3rd.
Okay.
And that is going I think this race is a mile race because they can't run that mile in a 16th distance because it's so close to the turn that, you know, you can't use, I mean, that's why they bounce between a mile and an eighth there. So, yeah, it's a 1 mile race for 3-year-olds. That's January 3rd.
Okay.
If they wanted to bring him back then the next race in New York, if they want to keep him in New York, is that right? There's a race in between there. You have the Withers on January 31st. I believe that's a mile race. Okay, so they moved the race in 2012 to early February. They restructured the event into a mile and an eighth race. So the question is, do you want to have him go to a mile and an eighth that soon? Then February 28th is the Gotham at Aqueduct. If you wanted to do that, that's a 50-point race. The Withers is a 20 to the winner, and that's a mile, I believe. So I think that's a mile race. And then the big one is the Wood, not the Morning Wood, just the Wood.
Gotcha.
And that is a 100-point race on April 4th. That's if they want to keep him in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So, so they may do that. So, I mean, I haven't talked to AJ since Saturday, but I could see them doing that. So, but Chad Brown, he has horses all over the place, and Mickey says, Joe, a Chargers fan got arrested for armed threats toward an Eagles fan. Oh, what they should have done is just let the Eagles fan beat the living piss out of them. That's what they should have done. But that's just me. But be interesting to see, do they put them on the trail? Do they not? But I think if the January 3rd race is right in the time frame of, we'll run them.
Right.
You get 10 points. You get some points if you win. And also you take advantage of the mile distance. But, it's like, well, do we want to run him, So.
We want to have to gain experience.
And ladies and gentlemen, we do have our first.
Got one.
Yep. So.
That horse a 2-year-old?
He's a 2-year-old. He'll be 3 in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
There we go. So, So, the one thing is, in order to keep the ages the same for the most part,
mm-hmm.
what they do is they classify the horses thoroughbred horses in North America, their birthday is considered January 1st.
Okay.
So all those races right now that are 2-year-old races,
Yeah.
they become 3-year-old races because, you know, it's to make all the birthdays the same, so to speak. Even though you'll see that this horse is a February horse and this horse is a April horse and this
Right.
one is a May horse, you know, they still they do that just for race restricting and stuff like that.
I can see that.
So, and they do things differently in the Southern Hemisphere. But if you're a Southern Hemisphere horse coming to North America, you may be a 6-year-old, but you're in some regards maybe a 7-year-old. So,
Okay.
but yeah, there's, you know, if I got that right. So, but so back to the Nick Sirianni thing here. So Sirianni has been more vocal in meetings, and I think we're seeing some glimmers of hope here. But I think we're also seeing some undisciplined play as well. I think we're seeing a little bit of everything tonight.
Got a theory.
Uh-oh.
I know, right? My head's about to.
Go ahead.
Do you think Nick Sirianni's influence on the offense is causing the offense, while they are moving, to be a little bit disoriented?
Maybe. It may be, this is not how I run things. We run Saquon this way, not up the middle every fucking time. But
that's what I'm thinking, because even though he said he hasn't taken the duties away from the offensive coordinator, you could tell it's a difference. But I wonder, because if they have to learn different language as far as what Nick Sirianni wants to do.
Wait, I have breaking news for you.
Okay.
You said duty.
Mr. Crane. I wonder if that could be making a difference.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen the Eagles have so many turnovers as they did tonight.
I think they're being overly aggressive. I think they've gone from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But we'll see. And the fact that they've only given up 5 first downs is a good sign for the Eagles.
That's a real good sign.
Now, if we had the old setup for kickoffs, I would have went onside kick there.
Oh, yeah.
Just to mess with them.
Andy Reid. Hello, Andy. Big Red.
But Kevin Patullo has followed Nick Sirianni from Indianapolis here.
Right.
Patullo he's been on staff at the Eagles since Sirianni was hired. He went from pass game coordinator to associate head coach, offensive coordinator this season to replace Kellen Moore. But they got Patullo's back, the players.
Yes, they do.
But they are noting that the blame should be widespread. And that's something I've said long before Patullo
you sure did.
was getting thrown under the bus by the media. And by the way, I just noticed something.
What's that?
I don't have my lamp at full blast.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not changing it because we've been talking over an hour now. Fuck it. But
oh, I saw that. I saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna bounce it to the outside.
Big Dick Fick? What?
That's only for Nick Foles. That's it.
And Kenny Pickett called Kevin Patullo the team's unsung hero during Super Bowl week. Because his contributions in the Super Bowl game plan, he was the team's unsung hero during the Super Bowl week for his contributions in the shape of the game plan.
Okay.
But he's come under scrutiny, and rightfully so. I mean, then again, you see us go and belt the ass on Kansas City, and then you're seeing this shit this year.
Yeah.
But then again, you've been playing all these tough teams back to back to back to back as well. Did he say we're good? We're good. We're good. I mean, is that the new? Here we go.
Here we go. That could be the new. Here we go.
But
Jordan Davis is playing good tonight.
Yeah, but his buddy, you know, he needs the stripper cheerleaders to wipe his ass. But so Saquon loved the game plan this week.
Okay.
And you know, I need to see here. Nice tackle there.
Right.
Let me see here. Eagles have 168 yards of offense. Chargers with that last player up to 146. So a little more offense for the Eagles than the Chargers. And they've also had the ball possession advantage, which that's the first thing I look for.
Yep. Ouch.
You got just enough.
Yeah, they did.
So, first down there for the Chargers. Oh. And we have a Banny Vader on the Bleacher Brothers page, which did not show up on the chat here. So that's easy for me.
Cool.
And that was a hold that wasn't called there.
Yep.
But then again, like they always say, you can call every play for holding.
Yes, you can.
So I just banned that motherfucker.
Okay.
So we're watching here. We're watching the Eagles and the Packers. Jesus Christ. Eagles and the Chargers.
No, because of the hold the previous play, so you better not get the flag. Oh, no.
Nothing you can do there. He just found a way to get away from everybody there.
Yeah.
Now, the 80s and 90s NFL, they would have called in the grass, but everybody would have been pissed in LA. Well, the 6 fans that are Chargers fans there.
But he got enough of them, and they're in man coverage in the secondary. And so once Herbert, there's a better look at it with Vidal. But he kind of holds his ground just enough, and Herbert's able to escape. And with man coverage,
So they got a first down to 27 here.
A gain of 1. Chargers 3 third down conversions on this first possession of the second half. And 2 conversions have come on Justin Herbert runs. Well, Vic Fangio, he calls the right defense. He's got a good defense call. They got him bottled up. They've got Herbert in the pocket. They've got him corralled. And just Herbert makes a play. And that's the kind of athlete that he is. And that's why he talked about the rush yards. You know, he's been a big part of how they've been able to run the ball in light of the issues that they've had, whether the injury to Hampton or the offensive line. Second and 9, pressure on the edge.
Then you get a 3rd and short again.
Yep.
So, you know, they're doing typical Jim Harbaugh shit. You know, a couple of yards here, a couple of yards there.
He's basically a big wide receiver. I played with his dad with the Cowboys back in the late 90s, and he went on to Miami, his dad, and put together some really good years. But I remember most about his dad's years with me. He had a pet monkey he used to bring to the locker room. You know,
Do they spank the monkey? Be careful with that celebration.
Right.
I mean, now granted, they're not calling the play as much, but
Marcus Epps, who has missed some time, had a shoulder injury, and he got the nod tonight. Comes up and makes a big play. He was a starter on that 2022 Super Bowl team that lost to Kansas City. They're glad to have him back.
okay, smart move there, going for the points here for the Chargers. Dicker to kicker. Okay, good. No, I mean, no. Oh, no, they called it.
What?
Launching?
It's a 4th and 2, so any call would give the Chargers a first down. If it's against Philly.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense on their 97
Leverage. Well, same thing. I saw that right away. Watch this.
And the Chargers will take the 3 points off the board as Joe puts his left hand and uses leverage off the body of Jamari Sawyer. Wow. Yeah, Joe, that's a good call. He puts his hand, like you said, on the back. Uses it to gain height, gain elevation. That's good leverage call. And that will set up a first.
And once again, the disciplinary problems are occurring.
Back to a 4-point game.
Pork Chop is here. He's saying, I will show you in a second here. Pork Chop said, oh, well, he said it's hilarious, but I'll tell you what he said that made it say it's hilarious.
Okay.
I can get this game on Disney, but it's a kids version with Monsters Incorporated characters. Last year they did this game with Dallas and Cincinnati. I think they did Toy Story, I think. But at least I remembered to record it this year.
Well, you want to watch it later, huh?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, since I'm off the next 2 days.
Right.
Well, I'm off every day mentally, but you know. Just don't tell the ladies that.
I won't tell them. Got him!
Punch him in the hand. Sully is a scary looking running back, I'll tell you. I have to watch. And I admit I haven't watched Monsters Inc. either. I think I had the DVDs in my bedroom. Might have to watch that tomorrow too.
You might have to.
Fuck, man.
Oh yeah, they were going for it.
Now they changed that rule as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to punch the ball, if you go to punch the ball and you miss the ball and you punch the person,
that's personal foul.
It's now a personal foul.
I can see that. So he's gonna come back for that same 3 points.
Yeah. I think he's. I didn't take a note of what the original field goal was.
He's walking around a lot lighter than he was just a few minutes ago. And I would imagine he will not be trying to launch over the top.
But yeah, so we're watching on ABC because I can take advantage of my TV having the antenna on it right now. Now the Eagles have to answer with a touchdown now as it's 13-6. But the one thing is, more than anything else, you want to answer with a 5, 6, 7 minute drive, even if you don't score, just to get their defense a little.
That's true.
So, so while we have this little break in the action, we'll probably run into some of the game itself. The brackets were announced for the end, the college football playoff. It's not NCAA tournament, but let's just say one thing.
Say it.
Notre Dame got screwed.
Yep.
Now, I'm not really a fan of Notre Dame. Hold on. I'm glad I didn't share that picture because I would have been showing last year's brackets.
Yeah.
Well, I scroll down to about the 5th story. It's College Football Playoff Insider.
Right.
But so let me see here. Let me pull the rankings up here. Rankings. If it'll come up here. So here are the seedings. Here's the rankings. And you'll see here, as I share my screen here, as we're doing a couple of things here at once here. And this is why I said this was an unscripted show for the most part. So as you can see here, seeded 1 through 10, Indiana, Ohio State, they had an epic battle.
Yes, they did.
Georgia beat Alabama.
Yep.
Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma round out the top 8. Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, and Texas Tech have first-round byes. Alabama goes to Oklahoma. I think that's the second time they're going to Oklahoma this year. Miami goes to Texas A&M. And then the bottom 2 are Tulane and James Madison, who are your 4th and 5th conference champions.
Wow.
Now, it would have been Virginia, but they lost to Duke, a team with 5 losses.
That's true.
So that opened it up for James Madison because Duke didn't even make the top 25. So what happened here, Alabama did not lose ground when they got their ass handed to them by Georgia, yet BYU dropped a spot when they lost to Texas Tech.
Go figure. Go figure.
Now, some of Notre Dame's beef will make sense here as they kick it off here.
Uh-oh. Oh!
You got it back.
Jeez. Covey.
Luckily, he hit his own guy's leg.
Right.
But so they're in good field position here, but you got to get a touchdown here, but you got to run the clock some as well.
They're in good field position.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep the rankings up here while we're talking here with the Eagles game. So about the 36-yard line. Actually, it is the 36-yard line. Play action.
That's a nice catch.
And of course, the 6 LA fans are saying, Joe Buck is rooting against us. And what is the one thing that I always said about Joe Buck?
What, he's a homer?
He's an asshole.
Oh, I didn't say that. I'll tell you if there's this first down play.
Okay.
Okay, got rid of it. Good. So incomplete pass again. One thing I always said about Joe Buck, even though it sounds like he's rooting against your team, it's just the excitement of the play.
You said that, yeah. That's him.
Yeah. It's the excitement of the play that does it.
Yeah, he and Cam Jurgens have been dealing with injuries on and off. Over the first 13 weeks.
We need Mr. Miyagi to cure that calf problem.
He would.
Oh. That's on the offensive line there.
There was.
You know, we could say, well, Barkley isn't getting yards. Well, that's on the offensive line there. So, but yeah, it's on Jurgens. Jurgens' lotion would have stopped him, but it doesn't stop other things.
No.
When your first read isn't there, your second read's not there, just check it down, and they would have had a positive play and been ahead of the chains. And now, after that run, third down, 15, they get Sullivan back with A.J. Brown.
Now you're in this no man's lane at that pass there, 36-yard line. I mean, yeah, you can kick a field goal, what you're going to do here, but you're in that no man's land of, do we go for it on fourth or do we kick the field goal? But when you're kicking field goals and they have a touchdown, you know, it doesn't help. I mean, it helps slightly, but you didn't get the long 5, 6, 7, 8 minute drive that I was hoping for.
Good.
Okay, that's 13-9.
Yeah, I would have liked the drive to be a little bit longer.
And what's the deficit right now?
4.
So Notre Dame dropped from 10 to 11. Miami went up 2 to 10, and BYU went to 12. Now, there's all kinds of things that you could be mad about here if you're a Notre Dame fan or just a fan of football as well. Now, I wrote my rankings down Saturday night. I had, let's see, Indiana, Ohio State, Georgia, Texas Tech. So I had the first 4. I had Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma. So I had the first 8. I even had Miami at 10, Tulane at 11, James Madison at 12. So I'm 11 out of 12.
That's true.
I had Notre Dame at number 9. Now, even though Notre Dame has a right to be pissed, and there's other tentacles to this story as well. BYU drops over the lost 1 spot, and you turn what was essentially a 3-team tiebreaker into a 2-team tiebreaker. And based on the metrics and everything else, they were basically the same in all different categories that they look at. So let's look at the one thing that matters most since they played each other. Who won the game? Miami won opening week. They got the berth. Now, I went 11 out of 12 here. Kind of like my parlays whenever I play them.
Right.
Or my pick 4s or pick 5s or pick 6s or pick my nose or whatever. But
that's a pickle.
There's all kinds of issues going on here, and great job by Todd Fritz of the Dan Patrick Show for getting Pete Bavacqua, the Notre Dame athletic director, on the Dan Patrick Show today. He said that the conference that houses almost every Fighting Irish sports team has caused permanent damage in their relationship.
Not good. Well, I think you and I talked about before the show started how the whole playoff system is flawed, and you just proved it right there. It's flawed.
Yeah, I said this to somebody last night when they were streaming after I was done working. I said, the way that the buys worked out this year, it's pretty much the way that they had planned the buys, because you had 1, 3, and 4 being conference champions.
Right.
Now you did have last year the 4 conference champions getting the buys. Now they were probably planning that would have been 1, 2, 4, and 5, or 1, 2, 3, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 6, or something like that. But instead, and let's see how he's getting up gingerly like, oh fuck my hand. I think that was in his left hand, so that was a dumb move by him. But oh no, it was in his right hand. Okay. So, but let's see what happens here on the 2nd and 5 here. And we got a bunch of viewers here on my particular
damn it! Sorry. Oh, holding.
Coming back?
Yes.
Yep.
Whew. Sorry about that, Q.
Beep, beep, beep. Oops. So let me see here. So yeah, so anybody who's come in and snuck in, welcome in. We're just having fun with the Eagles game here. We don't really have a script tonight, but we are slipping in things every now and then. Like we're currently talking about the college football playoffs and everything. And feel free to chime in with that. And you know, if you chime in, we'll catch up to the chat.
Down goes Frazier.
So the defense has shown up this week.
Yes, they have. Oh, that's right. From last week in Chicago, they have definitely shown up. But where's the offense?
I mean, it's bits and pieces, but it's not I don't want to say a complete process or anything, but you know, I think they're being overly aggressive, and that's what's causing the problems. Yeah, make sure he doesn't go for 23 and mysteriously get that first down.
Right.
So there you go. You could tell that the Eagles fans came out in droves tonight. Because, you know, you don't want us in the stadium? Buy the tickets and don't put them on StubHub, Vivid Seats, or whatever.
Exactly.
And I should say Vivid Seats because even though let me pull the page up here because I'm going to share this real quick. Now, right there, as we kick it away here.
Should get a return. Oh.
That's it. Play safe. So they're at the 39-yard line.
Right.
So here's the main Bleacher Brothers page. And there you go. First ad, Vivid Seats.
Wow.
So even though I said StubHub, we're actually have a partnership with Vivid Seats. So
Okay.
and then you go into Lionel Messi, who, you know, I said Saturday because I was trying to get some clicks or whatever. I said on Saturday that Messi playing for Inter Miami is like watching Michael Jordan play with Special Olympians. Now, was that offensive? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I care?
No.
But yeah, then you go down here towards the bottom. Somebody made predictions on this game.
There are no guarantees in sports. One thing's for sure, but you can breathe better.
Yeah, so we had somebody, it was field level media, but I don't know.
Oh wow, they had a higher score than we did.
Yeah.
You see that?
And here was my article.
Oh, there's Quills Fix one.
And my horse didn't do shit today. Surprise. Okay, so let's go back over to here. So there you see the top 10 and Tulane and James Madison. So Pete Bavacqua, who's the AD at Notre Dame, he said that he has great respect for Miami and Alabama, but all the teams stated their cases for college football playoff inclusion, and ultimately we're included in the field of 12. However, Bavacqua is upset with how the ACC pushed for Miami over Notre Dame leading up to their selection. Bavacqua said to Dan Patrick, "We were mystified by the actions of the conference to attack their biggest, really, partner in football as a member of their conference in 24 of their other sports. They've certainly done permanent damage to our relationship between the conference and Notre Dame."
Wow.
What did they do? They replayed the Miami-Notre Dame game more than a dozen times Thursday and Friday. And also, the ACC's official X account posted a side-by-side comparison of Miami and Notre Dame, accompanied by the text, "No hypotheticals, just facts."
Wow.
Miami beat Notre Dame 27-24 in the season opener, a game that the Hurricanes never trailed, and they both finished 10-2.
Wow.
So we're back here with football action, yo. Eagles first down at the 39. See what they can do here. Yeah, now that's on the offensive line there.
Holding already?
Even though there's probably a hold. Oh, no, offside.
Oh.
Even so, the offensive line hasn't been as good this year as well. But Lane Johnson may play Sunday.
Really?
Because it's been they're targeting that game.
We sure need him.
Yeah. So we have a 1st and 5 here at the 44. See, just get rid of it. Nothing. I mean, especially when you have a 1st and 5 there as opposed to 1st and 10.
That's true.
I mean, even though you want to get rid of it, But now, so they played that ACC. They played that game numerous times.
Yes.
Now, Duke won the championship game, but had 5 regular season losses and did not make the college football playoff. They didn't even get into the top 25. I guarantee they probably weren't even in the top 50 if they had a top 50. Okay. Guess what's coming up?
Think it's gonna come up?
What?
You think they're gonna do it? Doing the push?
And they said that she was once a she was once a Vikings fan or something.
Oh,
that Marianne.
Oh, really?
They showed her in Vikings gear the one time. But,
oh, yeah, okay.
But so as we go to the start of the fourth here, 13-9, just some additional stuff here. Duke had 5 losses, didn't get a bid. Hurricanes earned the 10 seed and will visit Texas A&M in the first round. Notre Dame announced that it would decline a bowl invitation and end the season rather than accept the bid in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. But if you're going to go to any bowl, wouldn't it be the Pop-Tarts Bowl?
Yeah.
Even though it's a different bowl. I mean, what they do that game is really fun. You know, they make the game fun with like the Pop-Tart and what flavor it's going to be at the end and stuff like that. But now, so Bavacqua was asked by Dan Patrick whether Notre Dame would reevaluate its relationship with the ACC. I would just say it's been strained. You never say irreparable, but it's opened our eyes and caught our attention. But the thing is, they don't want to give up the independence of football because they don't have to share the money with the conference like the other teams do.
That's right.
So,
and if I'm not mistaken, didn't Notre Dame sign that long-term contract with NBC?
Yep.
Exclusive rights for them to show they show Notre Dame football every daggone Saturday that they're on.
But the one thing is, when they were in the first round of the playoffs last year, it was a home game that was done on NBC.
Oh, really?
Because ABC had the rights to the playoffs and TNT, Turner, whatever, they had rights to one of the games on Saturday.
Wow. So
ESPN had the rare Notre Dame home game because it was that added playoff game. But so part of the reason why that they did it, even though now this could be a cover-up. This could be just, just be cover-up because Bavacqua said, we ain't playing, fuck you. Bavacqua said Notre Dame coach Marcus Freeman talked to the team's captains after the snub about other bowl opportunities. The captain told Freeman they knew a number of the players with NFL draft potential would opt out and didn't want to play a game with a dramatically different roster. Now, there's that variation. Goodbye.
No,
he said no flags.
Oh, thank you.
You were saying you wanted to see a variation on the tush push.
Yeah, I called it. That's what I said.
And everybody goes to the middle. Jalen Hurts says, ew, 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 I can't touch this. I can't do it. No one's touching my ass. That's right from a high school playbook.
Yep. Yeah, once he's gone, he's gone.
He finally broke one. And I might as well because why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Why not?
What?
I don't have the other Eagle Spike song loaded up on here that I usually have. And that's only because, we don't really do the we don't really do sidecast like this. It's just something that I struggle Mike tonight. But I think knew that was fucking Billy, no one likes us.
We don't take it. Here we go.
Weird. This is the part that I want. Yard reference.
There you go. You go behind the line. You go.
Wait.
What?
I think I watched this recently, so maybe in my recent history. Hold on.
Okay.
Damn it. EL.
Be 1,001% clear. Traveling to the Eagles game today is essential travel. If you are driving, just go slow, but get there. If you are catching SEPTA and mass transit, just get on mass transit and get there. But making it to our Philadelphia Eagles game on today is essential.
Did you say ghetto mass transit?
Just get on mass transit. Just get on mass transit and get there. But making it to our Philadelphia Eagles game on today is essential. Thank you all so very much, and we now want to take some. Questions. Any? Well, listen, we've got to do this. Let me hear you all say, ELGLES, Eagles.
So I had to do that.
I know. You know, that is probably exactly what we needed. Milana could have got called for a hold. You see that?
Yeah. Mac didn't sell it enough.
No.
So we'll go back to. Oh, I can kill this for now. Let me set this up again just in case. There we go. We're all set.
Okay.
And I gotta. Now there is a quirky stat that I'm going to mention at the end of the game if this score holds.
Okay.
You may know, you may not know. Like I said, we will catch up on the chatter here. I agree, pork chop, Inter Miami, gross. Even though Bleacher Brothers was at the game on Saturday,
That was a nice play.
Yeah. So AJ had a banner day on Saturday. Got to see Inter Miami win. And then before that, and I showed it at halftime, Schoolyard Superman broke his maiden at Aqueduct. So now, granted, he didn't go to, but so he's got a couple of nice horses. This one he bought into after 2 races, Schoolyard Superman. And he's got the town that I'm waiting to see what they do with him, because if he's going to run in the Holy Bull, not the Holy Bullshit, the Holy Bull at the end of January,
okay,
I may go down for it.
Oh,
if the town is running. But the problem is, I said, do we want to do the Pegasus World Cup again or not?
Oh, you did say that.
Yeah.
You checked them 5 times?
Yep. So we got a 2nd and 7 here from the 45 as we've been bullshitting through this.
Oh, he did it again. This boy.
Yeah. He's shaking his head harder than Michael J. Fox.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Wow.
But I did see tonight, and we'll mention this in a second here. Maybe if the Eagles get a stop here, we'll get a timeout, a TV timeout.
He overthrew him.
All right, so we're going to probably and the way the NFL is now, you have to say probably punt because you think that the smart play is to get the points when you're down inside the 35-yard line.
Right.
You got a 4th and 4. I mean, this is a 4th and 3 about midfield, so they're going to try to pin the Eagles deep here. You get to like the 35, 30-yard line, you're thinking, oh, just get the 3 points. Kind of like what happened to Dan Campbell a couple years ago.
Covey, he almost took his head off.
On top of that, he almost pulled a Xavier Gibson.
Wow.
Because he played the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Inside the 5. This was on the 5, but usually the general rule with that is if you're inside the 10, you got to step more than a yard backwards.
Right.
Just like that song in Frozen. Let it go, let it go.
Let it, because the will naturally bounce into the end zone. But
most cases.
Yeah. But he got, if he did, that would come out to the 20. Yeah. Right? So he got about 21 yards.
Yeah. So one thing I did see here, let me see if I can find this here. Now, there is some different things here. Or did I print it up? Yeah, I printed it up. Good. I didn't.
He'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be right back.
Oh, you can talk while I'm doing this shit.
So while he's back, just want to let you guys know that you see Joe Q and I on every Monday night at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m., 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, Pacific Standard Time. See, that's why I don't do this, ladies and gentlemen. That's why my buddy Joe does it.
9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific.
That's right.
If you're in other parts of the country or world, figure it out for yourself. All right, Mario Cristobal felt the pain of Notre Dame, even though he got it, even though I printed that article twice here. So they called it a farce. But they did. There is a memorandum of understanding, also known as an MOU, to save me from butchering memorandum. Next year, if Notre Dame is, let me see if I can find it here, because I did print it up here. And if Notre Dame is 13th or higher, or has the 13th spot, they bump whoever's 12th, or whoever has that last wild card spot, as I call it.
Right.
But I had it here. But so Notre Dame can bump into the tournament next year, which is entitlement again.
Not unless they change it to 16 teams, which I heard on the sports pundits were saying that tonight.
Kirk Herbstreit said that.
Yeah.
But my 16-team tournament is different from what everybody else will say. Because I want to go 9-7. Thought so.
Oh, yes, he did. Whoa.
Oh, that was almost a scene from The Exorcist.
The zebra's right there, though.
Oh, I know. And what was Joe Buck thinking when he said he goes with it? He was thinking,
who the fuck is that guy?
See, and here's the thing. And yeah, who
the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, who is number 80?
I don't know.
Not that I care. Yeah. Now that's on AJ Brown, even though it gets credited to Jalen Hurts. Yeah, you throw a rocket ball. But A.J. Brown is the height where he can leap and make that catch.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't as bad as the other throw that he had that was high, where he missed by like 10 yards.
Yeah.
This at least was in the hands. And Herbert goes nowhere.
Defense is playing their butts off tonight.
It's amazing what a couple extra days does.
That's true. Yeah, because we played last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not last Friday, but last,
So you got a 10-day break here, just like a Thursday game.
Yeah.
Now, you come home to a short week. But you end up going against a Raiders team, which
Raiders coming in on Sunday?
Yeah. They couldn't beat a 1AA team right now.
That's true.
Which probably means they'll probably win by 40, since I said that, and that clip will be used against me.
We're going to beat them by 20 on Sunday.
We should.
Yeah. We need a laugh before the end. We need a relaxing game.
Yeah, expected that.
Yeah.
So that's a first down. Where are they at? 20-yard line? 25? Yeah, so cause permanent damage. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find that information here about Notre Dame and the entitlement that they pulled because they refused to go into a conference.
Yep.
But in a way, if you think about it, the fact that players would be opting out because they don't want to play in the Pop-Tarts Bowl, it kind of makes sense that they opt out. But just the way that it looked turned into a petulant child situation.
Yeah, but what about the seniors who could have one more game to play?
Fuck it, I'm turning pro. That's what they said.
Yeah.
But 10 teams turned down bowls.
That's a lot.
I think eventually over time the bowls are just going to go bye-bye. It's only a matter of time.
And they're just going to have the playoffs?
Yeah. I mean, you had a bunch of 5 and 7 teams that didn't do it.
True.
Now, college sports only, and I'll show this in a minute. Throws it away. So they're about to kick the field goal to tie the game.
Yep.
And even the Denver fans there cheer the Eagles.
Well, of course.
Because they have nothing better to do. They probably thought there was live racing at Hollywood Park today. Because that's where Hollywood Park used to be, SoFi.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did tell me that, yeah.
So I'll show this graphic here from College Sports Only in a second here as Cameron Dicker goes to tie the game here. I thought that was going to slice to the right.
I did too.
His right, our left. But we got a tie game here, 7.5 minutes left. And, I mean, Jalen Hurts gets credit with the INT, but, that was on A.J. Brown. I mean, dual effort. Let's give them both the unfortunate credit of that because, it was a high ball by Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown should have had it, but, we can't cry over spilled milk anymore on that. So, but here's a graphic that I saw here, and and believe it or not, when I show this, even though I told you ahead of time, Facebook. There are the 10 schools that opted out of bowl games. Notre Dame, Kansas State, Kansas, Iowa State. Now, Iowa State, even though I think they were 8-4 this year, it made sense for them because guess what? Their coach goes to Penn State.
Oh, right.
They can go immediately into the transfer portal.
That's true.
So, so then you try to fill in with 5 and 7 teams, and you go with academic, whatever. Florida State, Auburn, UCF, Baylor, Rutgers. They have Rutgers on here twice, first of all. I guess they went to Rutgers and went to Temple and then went back to Rutgers. But breaking news out of the home office on North Broad Street, Temple was asked to play in a bowl game, even though they were 5 and 7.
Wow. And they opted out.
But they shit the bed big time. They lost the last 3 or 4 games when they got that 5th win.
Yeah.
But I think Temple has a coach that isn't going to move on after 2 years if their team gets really good.
That's so nice.
Because Casey Keeler has roots in the area and supposedly bought a house in the area as well.
Oh, did it? Cool.
So
now, remember what we talked about last week about Mississippi State and their coach?
You mean Ole Miss?
I mean, Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they didn't get punished for their coach leaving.
But you got to play Tulane. And I'm not saying Tulane is because, they're, they won the AAC and whatever. You get to play a regional rival.
Yeah.
Even though they're not really rivals, but, you got a team that, hey, if it's not LSU, who do we want to play?
That's Tulane.
Ole Miss.
Right.
So that was the graphic there. And we'll get into what Temple said in a moment as we have the kickoff here. Covey gets to the 30, which is just about expected here. So according to Temple University, as they do some replays and shit while Jalen Hurts tries to find his helmet, Temple University wants to clarify reports regarding its potential participation. At no point did Temple decline a bowl invitation. We received a phone call yesterday afternoon. I think that was Saturday, and the report was on Sunday. The discussion invitation before we were able to discuss the opportunity with our coaching staff, student athletes, and university leadership. The opportunity was offered to another institution. And we have a first down here as we continue on here in a second. All right, so I got to look at gain of 2 or 3 there. So we value the significance of bowl participation. That's like no fucking shit because they're rarely in one.
Right.
And are disappointed for our student athletes, fans, and university that this opportunity did not work out. Temple remains committed to transparency to making responsible decisions in the best interest of student athletes and the institution. So if what they're saying is true, the bowl game is scrambling to get an opponent or getting 2 teams to play.
Right.
And 2 teams quickly say, yeah, we'll play. Yeah, we'll play. And it's like, you ain't get back to us quick enough. Fuck you. So, but yeah, this is a real sloppy game tonight. And
big time. Jalen!
Did that get deflected? Because if it wasn't deflected, A.J. Brown was like, yeah, I ain't catching that. Fuck that. That's what it looked like anyway. Yeah, it got deflected. Okay. Wait, couldn't that security guy gotten a 15-yard penalty for being in the way?
Field goal to win it by the Eagles?
Gotta get the ball back.
Once we get the ball back?
Yeah. Hopefully. But
well, they really, I think when we said earlier, they really need to redo the college football playoff system.
Yeah.
I mean, like yesterday.
But the only thing is, with the way that I would do it versus how they're going to do it, they'll probably expand to 14 or 16, but Notre Dame would get their way if that was the case this year, and they would get in.
Yeah.
Now, with the way that I have it, I would want it the way almost like the way, excuse me, the NCAA, the basketball tournament is, where you have the conference champions and you fill the rest in with the 7 at-larges.
Sure.
9 and 7, you get the 16.
Right.
But but the thing is, because of the Power 4 conferences, they're never going to go for that.
Yeah, but how do you think they're going to stop at, if they go to 16 teams next year, are they going to stop there?
Probably not.
So they're going to end up doing the same thing like the NCAA basketball till they get to, I'm surprised they stopped at 96 teams, but they're going to probably keep on going.
Well, they're eventually going to go to 72, 76, even though I said they should go to 96 because it works out great.
Right.
I mean, you get a vasectomy, you have 2 days where you're just icing your balls watching basketball. Yeah, you can ice your balls for 4 days under my plan for 96. But
oh, that's right. That's today.
45 years ago tonight.
Yeah.
But not one bullet hit Yoko Ono. Listen or watch Dennis Leary, No Cure for Cancer. That's where I got that from.
Okay.
But, so we got a running play there that went nowhere there, so second down.
Well, he has earned his keep. Jalen Phillips?
Yeah. And I think he's a free agent after this year. All right, Dallas Goedert. Where does he rank in the evolution chart between primates, apes, the Geico caveman, Neil Young? Where does he rank?
Yeah.
Or as we would joke around, if Tony Bruno came up with that. 6'10", 6'32", 097. But yeah, I mean, they get a third and manageable here, but you get a stop here. You got to stop here on this 3rd and 7. You got 4 minutes to play with. Got him.
Davis?
Mm-hmm.
Davis.
Mm-hmm. 7 sacks for the Eagles tonight. Breaking news. The Eagles have 7 sacks. And you can tell that we're just like totally not. Oh, good. They didn't call a block in the back there because I was worried about that because he fell down and hit him. That's why I was worried. If you had a guess, how many points has Jalen Hurts scored tonight in fantasy?
Oh.
I'll give you a hint. It's not good.
4.
It is not.
How many is it?
Negative 0.98.
Ouch. Oh, because of the turnovers.
Mm-hmm. Not bad, but terrible.
Agreed.
I missed what he said, but whatever.
He said they got to feed the ball to Saquon Barkley.
But they also got to get the offensive line to get a hole for him.
Yeah. Then put the other guy in there and fake it to him or something.
Yeah.
So Saquon Barkley runs right into a wall. There was an ankle injury that got him and sent him to the bench, and then the locker room in the first half.
Oh, Landon Dixon's back in.
Allegedly. So 2nd and 9. There you go. Now you get the Chargers to burn the timeouts.
Yep.
Now, back in the old days, hurdling was a penalty. I mean, that wasn't really a hurdle per se. But there was a video that I saw a couple of weeks ago. Harold Carmichael, who was 7'4", at least it seemed like that because he was so big.
Right.
He leaped over his opponent.
Did he?
They gave him a penalty for hurdling.
Wow.
And they're passing because they can't run the fucking ball. I mean, Saquon's got 120 yards rushing, and I'm still saying that they can't run the fucking ball. And right now you're in this no man's land.
Hike the ball!
Now
we can run.
So there you go. At the 20, what is it, 25? 35?
20, isn't it?
It's not the red zone because my phone ain't going off.
Okay.
And trust me, when it goes off because I got Jalen Hurts on 3 teams. I got Saquon on 2. I got Devontae on 1. Because he was the only guy catching the ball in that game against the Bears.
Yep. Oh, 25.
Okay. Make them start using their timeouts.
I would run the Khalil there area.
No.
I would like a touchdown.
Yeah, me too.
Take a look at the rest of the way here in 2025. The Eagles have the Raiders, the Commanders.
I mean, the Eagles got, they got that Christmas week game with Buffalo, which is going to be crazy and probably be snowy.
Right.
Because, Buffalo, the Washington game, we don't know what to expect with that game.
That's true.
Or both those games because, Jaden Daniels hurt his elbow again. I think that was more, they took him more out of the game because of the score. But, they took him out for a little bit and then they looked at the score. It's like, we can't do anything with that. Like the aggressiveness?
Yes.
He just can't pull it in.
Taken by the Eagles. They've got two left. Chargers have one with 2:23 to go. At third down and 11.
Would you go for a pass?
Between the Eagles and
Philadelphia. I would go for a pass here, but you're going for the first down here. You don't necessarily need the touchdown.
Right.
Because you burn that last time out. Or maybe they keep the timeout, but you get into an interesting game here if they do get the first down.
Mm-hmm.
You turn into the Chargers giving you a touchdown versus the Eagles giving up the touchdown and going down to 1 or 2, kind of like the way Westbrook brought that into the NFL.
Right.
So you got to get to the 15 here. You're at the 26. Why is it every time we have a play on a third down, which can be a game changer, doesn't matter who we fucking throw to,
they drop the ball.
They drop the damn ball.
Yeah.
There you go. Field goal is good. Eagles are up 19-16. Now you get the stop and it's over because they only have one timeout. Herbert's only thrown 19 passes? Wow. Let me see here. Let me look at this fantasy stuff here. As we get to near the end of the game here. I may get in by the skin of my teeth on Gino's leg. What we want is we want an Eagle stop here because, obviously the Eagles will win. But Gino is down 122.8 to 120.1. He's got Dallas Goedert. The other guy I'm watching who's right behind me. Let me just see one thing here. Actually, Gino doesn't. Actually, I'm pretty much in. Because both the guys that are 6 and they're at 7 and 8, who are 6 and 7, they have a ton less points than I do. So I should have noticed that. So I'm pretty much in.
Okay, cool.
So I will have at least one chance to win $500. Now the other one I'm in, that has the final week of the regular season this week, I'm losing 96 to 79. Thank you, Jalen, with your 0.38 points.
You know what? I like Cooper G does this. He said,
So I didn't get any points there.
And he got a hand on it. Yeah.
Oops, that's the wrong one.
John Travolta.
Okay, so that league I'm in. The second league, the first one, the OG league. That's Mike Abadir's team. I got 110 points. The guy who's right below me scored 157 yesterday.
Wow.
So he's going to get in over me.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, because 49er Joe is 3 and 10, but he has Keenan Allen.
Keenan hasn't done much today.
3.6. I need 1.65 from him to get into the playoff here.
Okay. You may not get that tonight.
So 5-knuckle shuffle at 7 and 6 would fall to 7 and 7. I'd have more points. But the commissioner, Mike Abadir, leaps me in terms of total points.
Oh, wow.
And the other guy, the need for Shaheed is up by 20. So he wins, or he won by 20. So that one I'm taking a bad beat.
Okay.
The nationwide post-game show, we will visit with one of the stars in the game, taking time to winning locker room here from head coaches as well. Visit with you up in the booth, fellas. We'll see what
So I won, but I didn't get enough points. Unless this game goes batshit crazy and I score like 30 points in the next minute and a half in overtime. That's the only way I can get a million points, but.
SVP.
Is that duct tape on his shoes? Well, that's what it looks like. For what? Fuck you. Yeah. Should have given him a 5-yard hold instead.
Exactly.
I mean, it's still a first down, but. So we got a first down to 38 here. Should have nailed him because he was still in bounds when he was there. He's like perfect spot to make sure he was in bounds. But Herbert tried to pull a
he did.
Patrick Mahomes and like do that stutter step. All right, so here we go. Wait, is that the 1.6 I need? You're not going to believe this shit.
What?
Wait till you see this. Now, not only am I going to lose because Mike leapfrogged me, here's the matchup that I'm watching right now. Look at that deficit.
Oh! Jeez. Wow.
That's the difference between me getting into playoffs and not, technically.
Dad, got him! Oh, shoot.
I thought he was saying there's a flag.
Now that they stopped him.
Yeah, you got it. Interesting time to take that time out. Yeah, he bid on that.
Yeah.
So even though this is not my game, this is the game that affects me playoff-wise. So essentially, what is .04? 1 passing yard? 2 passing yards keeps me out of the playoffs.
Wow.
So he throws it away there. You know what? I go for the field goal here. Because if you get stuck in the middle of the field or don't get out of bounds, you lose.
Yep.
There's no way you can get a field goal with 15. Get the guys on the field set up and kick it in 15 seconds.
That's true.
And they're saying it right now too. You know.
I wonder if we could have let him go ahead and catch that ball and see whether they can get up there in that 12 seconds. That's a, yeah. That wouldn't be good.
Mm-hmm.
Too much time on the clock.
Now, if he had both. Now, if you have both Carter and Davis there, you know, you could have really pressured the middle. So just on that field goal alone, it went from 49er Joe having a 76% chance of winning down to 9.
Wow.
So if my math is right here, unless Keenan Allen gets a catch in overtime, even though technically I'm out over 40 points, or whatever the difference is between 6th and 7th, that's the difference. 0.04. And going back to what I was saying about when 80 caught that ball for the Eagles, whoever the fuck that guy was. One thing my dad said a couple of years ago was, why do they have 2 guys wearing 0? I said, Dad, one guy's wearing 8, one guy's wearing 0, but the way that those numbers are, it looks like there's 2 zeros on the field. Oh, okay. Now with this overtime, now if I'm the Eagles, even though they say, you know, defense first or whatever, remember, this is just a 10-minute overtime. And after 10 minutes, that's it. Whereas in the Super Bowl a couple years ago, we would have had all kinds of controversy because the 15 minutes was up. But overtime in the playoffs is just a new game. And you switch sides even though that possession wasn't over.
So would you take the ball?
If you can get a 6 or 7 minute drive, I would. I'm afraid that, you know, I would take the ball only because your defense was just on the field for a little bit of time there in a high stress situation. Now, I have an interesting proposal here, and anybody who watches this, even after the fact, you know, drop me a line, drop a comment on this. And since the Eagles are on the road here, I know you guys all have CTE, so that's why I'm telling you what's heads and what's tails.
I think I would agree with you.
Because remember, both teams get the ball. But the thing is, you hold the ball for 8 minutes. Now you're stressed for time. I missed what Joe Buck said there, so.
Last thing I heard was overtime.
I heard something about something he doesn't want to do or something.
Okay.
But, you know, I mean, I mean, it's the way of the, wanting to have the ball second. But
yeah, but you forget that your defense was just out there,
Mhm.
And you want to give them a rest there. So
Yeah.
you take the ball, you hold it for 6-7 minutes, either try to get the touchdown, or if not get the field goal, and then your defense is refreshed for that for that stretch run.
Yeah. But the thing is, more than anything else, I'm looking at it in terms of each team has to have the ball no matter what.
Yeah. Well, we know the reason they put that in there.
Yeah.
Buffalo, Kansas City game.
But the thing is, if you remember a couple years ago when Dallas played the Eagles and Dallas won in overtime, I think it was 2 years ago in the downfall of the Eagles.
Yeah, I do remember that.
They held the ball for like 8.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I want the ball first. Because if I have an 8.5-minute drive and score a touchdown, even if it's a touchdown, you're putting additional pressure on them to score a touchdown because they have to get it in a minute and a half.
Yep.
You don't reset the clock. You have to score. That's it.
Well, here's the other thing too. If the Chargers at the ball, if they go 3 and out, any score, will win. So you can, you get a closer Elliott's range, kick your field goal, game over.
Yeah, but the fact that you got that, I mean, I understand the logic because you want the ball second because each team has to touch the ball.
Who's that?
You got hit in the back and that came off.
Okay.
That wasn't a helmet to helmet. I mean, if that was helmet to helmet, it would have been. But no, that was helmet to helmet. Okay, my bad.
There's that hit by Andre Sam, who is called up off the practice squad for the second straight week.
But
I agree with you on that. Give the defense some time to rest.
Yeah.
I know the logic, but I'm looking at he did it again.
The adrenaline's flowing in Herbert because he gave a stiff arm with the left hand.
The Chargers' leading rusher 7 days after hand surgery. Yeah, by large margin. Trevor Penning comes in. Extra offensive lineman, first down.
But you see what I mean about getting your defense an extra bit of rest there?
Yep.
Just like that, the ball sitting at the Eagles' 40. Yeah, they give Penny, and they also have Scott Madlin, who I mentioned at his size. He's like an extra offensive lineman as well. So they go heavy personnel, and they're just going to pound the football and see if they can't.
But I think that's the way things are now in the NFL, where it's you win the toss, you want the ball second. I think it's just got to be a case-by-case scenario.
Exactly.
Because that wasn't a long drive in terms of time of possession, but it was a high-stress situation. I mean, it was kind of like what I say with horse racing. When you have horses going real slow, you're going 24-3, 49, and you're like, well, he had slow fractions. Why did he tire? And I'm like, well, if you look at this race, you got two horses running with him, even though they're slow fractions. Even though he's not physically tired, he's mentally tired, which makes him turn into physically tired.
Yep. Oh, nice tackle.
Now give a quick pass to Keenan Allen, as long as it's not for a first down, so I can get into the playoffs in fantasy. Was it Jordan Davis or Carter that lost weight in the offseason?
Carter.
Got to get a sack here. Well, it's not a sack, but
still, good call.
Still get a stop.
Good call.
Good play there. Flash that graphic again so you can black hat them. No, well, didn't work. Now, the thing is, you gave up the 3 points. However, you got 6 minutes on the clock.
Yep.
So that's the good thing. So
you got time to work the ball down the field.
Yeah, and I also have time to take a leak.
Okay.
So keep them. And remember to shut the door because, when I'm all by myself here, that door stays open all the time. When you get that number 2 going.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, he'll be back in a minute. Meanwhile, just to let you know.
This. Go forth, my people.
We hope you're enjoying this podcast today. If I off script, but Joe Q and I have been friends for a long time, so we play off of one another, and we just we have fun. So I hope you're enjoying this podcast. I hope you enjoy all the podcasts of Joe when you hear them on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for also eligible, which is at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. That's it. So again, I hope you're enjoying this podcast. And he's on his way back.
All right, so there's somebody, SSN USC on X, and this got shared onto College Sports Only on Facebook. Notre Dame schedule next year. They play Wisconsin at Green Bay on the 6th, Sunday the 6th, to start the season. That's the Sunday before Labor Day. So we have a first down from the 31. Gets 4, maybe 5. They play Rice at home on the 12th. Rice isn't that good.
Right.
Michigan State hasn't done shit in the Big Ten. Purdue has been PU in the Big Ten.
That's true.
And we have an epic matchup on October 3rd. Notre Dame plays North Carolina and the Raging Belichicks.
Wow.
And that was a little high again. Then they have Navy. That's going to be in Foxborough. Miami at home. SMU at home. At Syracuse. Home with Boston College. Home with Stanford. and USC at a city to be determined. So not that tough of a schedule next year, even.
Not even close. Shut up, woman. Get her off there. Need at least 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been saying. Get into Devontae. Get into Devontae.
Now, if this game ends in a tie, since that can be in play here, I don't like it because, well, I like it. I don't love it because now you're even with the Cowboys, and it's easy to figure out division winning and shit like that.
Early sack in this ball game. Yeah, Hurts gets hit just as I thought it was going to affect the throw. Owe comes up the field and Hurts just gets it out before he gets clobbered. Good catch, concentration by Goddard also.
Oh, okay.
Would be a 60-yard field goal try from here.
I think Eagles go for it on fourth down if they don't get anything here.
This is the outer edge of field goal range for Elliott. Offense stays on the field. Well, they bring pressure. They show the simulated pressure.
I mean, because you're kind of indoors. I say kind of because you do have the ends are open. That could have been a penalty, but. So we'll see what happens here on this fourth down.
And if you kick the field goal, then the question is, well, you tie it, but do you have a chance to get stopped and get the ball back? So they're going forward on fourth down and fourth, it appears. Well, they're right there. They're right. You know, right at the edge of Jake Elliott.
Dotson for 10 yards.
And of course, you're going to hear tomorrow, or you're going to hear tonight on your way home even. Why not go for the field goal? You're indoors. You're in that no man's land, I call it. And that's why Mailata is the man of the year for the Eagles. Because you can't. That's the second best rule that they put in the NFL in the last 10 years or so. The number one is being able to return a block kick or an interception for 2 points.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And of course, if this game ends in a tie, we're going to hear, "Oh, we can't have ties in football." I'm sick of hearing it because I'd rather see ties, you know?
Yeah.
It just shows it was a hard-fought game, especially a game like this that went back and forth even in overtime.
Exactly.
Even though it was ugly in the first 4 quarters. There we go. First down to Goddard.
Here we go. Do you need something from Goddard?
Actually, not really.
Okay.
Because that one league, Gino gets the win, but I'm like 200 points ahead of him.
Okay.
Was he in bounds? Show the replay. Okay, yeah, he's well in bounds. Okay. Yeah, he's forcing in double coverage again.
Surgery for a broken left hand, walks out of here with their 9th win of the year. Sirianna and the Eagles leave at 8-5, still on top of the NFC East.
But he had a chance to get a game back from Dallas.
Yeah.
Because they lost last Thursday night.
Yeah.
Bitch, get out of my face.
Yeah, the defense played incredible. You know, they came up with so many big stops today, so so proud to be able to play for those guys. And the way they compete down and down out is really fun to watch.
We know you were dealing with the broken hand tonight. You gutted it out. You were hit multiple times. How are you feeling right now?
Been pretty good, thank you.
And then what can you say about the way that this team was able to...
Yeah, it's feeling good right now, but once the adrenaline wears off, that's going to hurt like a motherfucker
Yes,
again.
it is.
But now you got to just control the aggression. Because I think the aggression was there that you want to see, but you know. But I think when Jalen Carter comes back, whenever that is, I don't think he'd bring him back for the Raiders game even if he's available.
No.
Lane Johnson may be back. I don't know what the latest update is on him, but if he comes back next week, that'll help the Eagles if he's ready. Because thankfully that Liz Frank injury wasn't bone related, because there's different types of Liz Frank injuries. And if it was a bone related that required surgery, he would have been done for the year. But the one thing is, even though this is looking like 2 years ago, the only difference is, if you think about this, the team isn't playing dead.
No.
And you got 3 very winnable games there where you can get to 11 wins.
That's true.
So, and I know what you're saying. Those that are watching still, 11 win, you know, they got 4 games left. Wait, how many games? But you got 4 games left. And, you know, you can implode. You know, we saw it a couple years ago. But, you know, if you lose to the Raiders, now there's a problem.
Yeah.
But what was that? A third down play?
Second down.
It was a second down play.
Because they had got the first down. Yeah, I think that was the second down play.
Yeah. So 0.04 points keeps me out of the one playoff. Unfucking believable. Now that might have been a game where if the game ends in a tie, you're okay with it ending in a tie.
Yeah.
At least me.
Well, after the way, you know, Jalen was doing 4 interceptions, I've been okay with it. But this is going to hurt even more.
Yeah, it was a 2nd and 7.
Yeah. It's a shame because I called him going to Dotson. I didn't mean to make that call. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make that call.
Yeah.
That was probably a play earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least what I think, you just need to. And by the way, Cameron Dicker got me 20 points. Got me to 88.9 in that one game I lost.
Okay.
I lost 96 to 89, all because Jalen Hurts got me a whopping 0.4 points.
I think I might have won mine because, like I said, the other guy had Jalen Hurts. So, yeah, I probably won that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's past Mike's bedtime. He has to go home. And, yeah, so I'll be live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I'm off from work tomorrow, so I can even watch the DVR of the Monsters Inc. portion of the game just to see how that worked. Pork Chop was watching. He's long gone, but but that is it for now. And I'll do it live tomorrow, 9 o'clock. And I heard Mike when I was in the bathroom talking about also eligible.
Right.
You know, because these walls are fairly thin. I don't know what I'm doing on Saturday yet. Like, for example, I pretty much knew we were going to do New York and Aqueduct last Saturday. Could do Gulfstream. Do you want some TP for your bunghole?
What?
All right, I'll show you. If you want TP for your bunghole, Turfway Park is TP.
Oh. Gee.
They got 4 stakes races, 250,000 each. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw that on me.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be disappointed with that. So, no clue what I'm doing yet, but I'll figure it out. And also eligible Saturday mornings on most of these same channels. It's not on my Twitch; it's on my YouTube. But we'll be live. So, Mike has to go home, get out. And I guess I'll retire this wallpaper as well. But so that's it for now. Do appreciate everybody watching on the different channels that I stream to. And I'll do a live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Mike, thank you once again. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you guys in the winner's circle, unlike the Eagles. And have a great